Hello people, Jeff the King here and welcome to another Minecraft mod show, and we are here in a world in the middle of nowhere to show you a mod known as the Enchantment mod. And basically what this does is it adds more enchantments to the game. Seems fairly simple, but it's pretty darn good at what it does. At the moment I am wielding a diamond sword with guard 1 and a diamond pickaxe with bound 2 and silk touch 1. Now silk touch is one that's already been there, but guard and bound are two new ones. Now if I just leave that there for a second, bound 2, sorry, that basically it can be used for all items, and now that it has bound 2, there's a 50% chance that the item will stay with me when I die. So when I respawn, the item will still be there. Depending on the level, there's a different actual percentage rating on what there is. I am just looking down at a list here because this adds a lot of different stuff. Now guard 1, when blocking, it negates an extra half a heart's worth of damage, so that's an extra bit of defense on that thing there, so that's pretty cool. And again, with the levels it increases, it adds more to it. So we will just come back to Minecraft now and we'll have a look what else we can get enchantment wise here. Now I have I think it's Sensible Enchant and another one, I can't remember. The links of all three will be in the description. They work very well together basically, and what it does, one of them makes it so all values are halved, I think, and then the other one lets it so that if I enchant this, let's say with this one, it will tell me now that it is bound 2, and I don't want bound 2, so for an extra bit of level and some damage to my not an extra bit of level, for a bit of damage to my helmet, I can cancel that and try again. So we'll try this one, and this is projectile protection and bound. We don't want those. Respiration and unbreaking. We don't want those. Come on game, give me some new ones. We'll have a quick look down anyway. We'll have a little look at what armor can have. It can have reflection, looting, and arrow deflection is apparently a new one, so I'm guessing that was a new one that I had cancelled on, which is boo-hoo to me. Which level 1 is it only has one level. Will deflect all arrows where the armor is covering the player. So if an arrow hits you where the armor isn't, it'll still do damage, but if it hits you where there is armor covering you, they will protect you. For instance, the helmet, if I got shot directly in the face, obviously it's a helmet, it's not going to protect me from that, so that's a good idea that it only protects you where, depending on where you're hit. Reflection, half a heart of reflecting damage at level 1, you still take damage. Adds a bit of damage negation, a bit like a guard on the sword. What else do we have here for the armor? I don't think there is any other armor general ones, but there's one specific for boots and for leggings. I think there's one for leggings. Maybe, maybe not. Oh well, we'll get rid of that. We'll go to boots, see if we can get the boots one. Which is, there we go. Speed 1. I don't know what lead-footed is. Is lead-footed a new one? I don't think lead-footed's a new one. So speed, obviously, you can guess what that does. Oh yeah, there is one for legs. I thought so. You can probably guess what the speed one does. It gives you extra speed. It's simple as. On level 1 you get 125% movement speed. So we'll come back to Minecraft and we'll give that a little go first. Whoa. Oh yeah, that's definitely faster. See, you think adding enchantments isn't that big a deal, but the enchantments it actually adds are very ingenious and pretty damn cool. We'll try and see if we can get the leg ones. We'll see if this does it. No. No. You know what, we'll go for a cheaper one. This isn't going well, guys, is it? No, they're about to break. Well, for the legs you can basically get sprinting, which, while you use your sprint, it doesn't do as much damage, so not as much damage, doesn't drain your hunger as quickly. So we'll move on, try and get something from a bow, let's say. What do we have? Velocity and slow. I'm pretty sure those are both new ones, because I haven't heard of those before. So we'll go down this list again, which is a bit of a pain in the bum, but we will have to get it done. Slow, I already know what that does. When you hit them with your arrow, it should be here next to speed. I know it's here. There we go. Reduces the target's moving speed by 25%. What slow are we on? Slow 1 for 3 seconds. It stays the same percentage on each level, but increases the duration. So what was the other one we got? Velocity. I don't think I've heard of velocity before. Velocity, bow, level 1, 25% more arrow speed, and the percentage goes up with each level to level 4 where it's 100%. So they're pretty cool. I haven't got an axe, but here there is an axe one, so I'll just get that one out of the way, which is lumberjack. There's only one level of it. When chopping wood, we'll drop all wood around it, which is pretty darn neat. People will have seen that before on the mod that allows it when you chop the bottom piece of wood, all the other ones fall on top. I'm guessing that's exactly what it does. So we'll try some more sword. What have we got? We've got guard 2, we don't want guard. We've seen guard. Cleverness and bound. So, cleverness. What will cleverness give us? Cleverness, sword, level 1, 100% more experience from mobs. Well, we're running a bit low on experience. Let's see how this works. Hi cows. Obviously I'm running stupidly fast right now. So you can pretty much get yourself a quite hefty amount of stuff. Now obviously that didn't look like much experience, but I have cheated my experience bar and I am level 31, so you're not really going to get much experience at this level. Get here. Thank you. That's still a hefty, large amount of experience from a passive mob on level 31, so I can say that's working. We will try a pickaxe. What have we got here? Efficiency, that's not new. Bound, we already know what bound does. Bound is a very, very useful one in my opinion. I would love to have bound free on a diamond pickaxe. I would be happy with that. But for the sake of showing you guys new stuff... No. Come on, give me something. No. This isn't going well, is it, guys? We'll just have to take that and get another one. And now we're only level 6, so we'll have to just completely ignore the picks. Let's think of something else we have not yet done. We could do more on swords. There's a lot of stuff on swords. We're pretty much done everything we can do on armor, so we'll try another bow and another sword and we'll see what we can get. So we've got damage 1, which I think is an old one. It just increases your damage, which we don't want that, do we? We'll try sword. The swords ones are pretty funky. Critical and... Critical is a new one which works for both sword and for bow. On sword, at level 1, allows the player to get a critical strike without jumping. Every level increases the chance of a critical hit 5 levels. Critical bow allows the player to strike critical hits without fully charging. Every level increases the chance to hit criticals. So we'll give that a little test as well. And we have pretty much run out of levels. I thought level 100 would be enough. This doesn't seem to be working. Does give us another chance now with level 1 to show you the mass amount of experience that it gives us. But I think that's pretty much all that we can show on here, but I will give now a quick run through of the other things that are on here, so I hope you don't mind looking at this screen a bit more again. It's not the way I really want to do a mod show, but there is that much stuff on here. So we have bound, we've done that. We've got blessed, which is bow, and It does extra damage against the undead, starting at 1.5 hearts of extra damage at level 1, increasing on each level. We've got Boom from a bow, which gives your arrows a blast radius from where they hit, increasing by size small, medium and large, depending on level 1, 2 and 3. Godly Bow makes a lightning strike wherever that arrow hits. That's something I was trying to get. Level 2 makes 2 lightning strikes where the arrow hits and gives an effect of Boom 1, and then 3 lightning strikes plus an effect of Boom 2. Stalker Bow, every time you shoot an arrow, an entity within 2 blocks of the arrow will be displayed. So that's very, very useful. You can do a few arrow shots and find out where things are. At level 4 it's up with 8 blocks away, so that's pretty darn useful. Harvester Hoe, you can get extra wheat, melon and neverwort. If you go all the way up to level 3, you get up to 3 extra wheat, melon and neverwort seeds every time you right click on them, and a 75% chance to get seed from tilling grass, just normal grass. Speed Boots, we've done that. Slow Bow, Cleverness Sword, we've done that. Vampirism Sword, when you kill an entity, heals half hunger. When hunger is full, heals half a heart. That's pretty darn neat if you ask me. Fortune Shears, you get extra sheaths or string from using shears, simple as, increases the chance, the amount you get with each level. Poison Sword, it pretty much does what it says on the tin. Poisons half a heart per 5 seconds at level 1, increases per level. We've done Guard, we've done Reflection. Looting Bow, chance to get 1 extra drop from entity. Chance increases up to 3 extra drops from entity at up to level 3. Cleverness Bow, you can get extra experience from mobs just like you do with the sword. Velocity Bow increases arrow speed, goes up to 25% each time from level 1 to level 4 until it reaches 100%. Sprinter removes the amount of exhaustion by half when you're sprinting. Arrow Deflection, deflect arrows where the armor is. Poison Bow, the same as sword but with a bow. Lead-footed Boots, we did get lead-footed, didn't we? Yeah, we did. I thought that was an old one. I apologise for that. Lead-footed with boots reduces knockback. We are lead-footed 3, so it's a very hefty increase. It doesn't actually designate how much it increases it here, but it just says it goes up in levels. So we got a nice speed and reduce of knockback. Fury Sword, attacked mob will attack the closest mob to it and not the attacker, so much like a Fury spell you would cast in other RPG games. You can get the same for a bow, and you can get critical for both. So that's all the enchantments that have been added, and they are pretty funky, I can tell you that. I mean, this speed one definitely is useful. I mean, let's see how fast we go in a sprint. Doesn't seem to be letting me do it. Oh well. Oh, there we go. But it's still pretty damn fast even when you're not sprinting, so if you don't want to take your hunger. And the sword ones are very useful. Vampirism is definitely a personal favourite of mine. Being able to heal yourself while your hunger is full is very useful. So this is just a quick video on the enchantment mod. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. It might have been a pause screen for quite a bit, but obviously you have to bear with the fact that enchantment's always a random guess no matter what you do, but obviously this reduces the chance of getting random crap you don't want. But this is pretty much it, so please leave a like, please comment and subscribe if you haven't already. This is Jeff the King signing out.